Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Examiner Lecture, wish you are always in a good condition. I mean, at this time, I would like to present my final project with the title is Analysis Performance Jockey Pump Before and After Repair on KRI Sultan Hasanuddin. Before I continue my presentation, I will introduce myself. My name is Sila Safik Asyari. My student ID is 0319030011. I'm from Diploma 3 Marine Engineering Study Program in Shipbuilding Institute of Polytechnic Surabaya. In this video, I will explain about the content of my final project. The first is overview. The overview contains research background, problem statement, research goals, and the last is problem limitation. And the number two is basic theory. The basic theory contains a reference and then a theoretical basis. And the number three is research methodology. The research methodology contains a research data source and then a flowchart. And the first is my overview. First of my overview is research base. Sorry, my first of the overview is research background. My research background is KRI Sultan Hasanuddin is the second ship of Indonesian navies, have a corvette type and a Sigma class. This KRI was built by the Schelde shipyard in the Netherlands. To support the patrol duties, KRI Sultan Hasanuddin has many supporting systems. One of supporting system is a firefighting system. In KRI Sultan Hasanuddin has problem with the jockey pump. The pump cannot operate or cannot function. This problem is caused by rust on the impeller, rust on the impeller housing, and rust on the and wear on the pump bushing. So it is necessary to repair the jockey pump to get the pump performance becomes optimal again. So in my final project, I went to analyze the performance of the jockey pump before and after repair on the KRI Sultan Hasanuddin. And then my problem statement, the first is how much total heat before and after repair on the jockey pump. And then number second, how much debit before and after repair. And the last is how much pressure before and after repair in jockey pump. And then my research goals. The first is knowing the value of the total heat on jockey pump. The number second is knowing the value of the debit. And the last is knowing the pressure on the jockey pump. And then research benefit. The first can provide benefit and at reference and it deals for students of Shipbuilding Institute of Polytechnic Surabaya to conduct research. And then as a reference for companies to repair jockey pump on the next time. And then as a form of application ideas for writers in applying the knowledge gained during the lecture. The next is a limitation. The first limitation is the discussion is only on the jockey pump on the care is Sultan Hasanuddin. The fluida is water, and then the calculation are only focused on debit, total height, and pump pressures. And the last doesn't discuss about cost or economic value calculation. And then basic theory. And the first of basic theory is my reference. I have four reference. The first is working with to pump and pumping station calculation and simulation. And the second is model ajar mekanika fluida Politeknik Perkapalan Negeri Surabaya. And then number three is rules BKI Volume 3 2022 rules of mechanism installation section 3. And then number four is pompa and compressor. Theoretical basis. Fire is one of the risks caused by small or large flame in an unwanted place, situation, and time, which is detrimental and generally difficult to control. Fires can occur in the marine shipping activities. So a ship must be equipped with a fire fighting system with existing standards and with a live fire extinguisher or APAR. Perfecting systems are made based on the nature, size, and propulsion installed. Perfecting equipment is usually placed outside the room and a protected area, so that in the event or of a firefighting equipment can be moved from points that are always accessible. So, with a firefighting system, the dangerous risk of a fire accident can be reduced. And then a definition of pump. Pump is a tool or machine that is used to move liquid from one place to another through a piping medium by adding energy to the fluid being moved and going on continuously. The pump operates on the principle of making a pressure difference between the inlet or section and the outlet or discharge. And then jockey pump. Not like other hydrant pump that function as water distribution. The jockey pump functions to maintain disable water pressure in the hydrant and sprinkler system. The reason is if the pressure is too high from the normal limit, it may damage to hydrant and sprinkler system. In the event of a fire, the jockey pump ensures that the hydrant and sprinkler continue to emit fluid at normal pressure during a blackout. For example, in a fire accident, the jockey pump will work the first time when water in the pipe flows out. Then after the water flow decreases and pressure down, the electric pump will refill the pipe with water. The water that comes off an electrical pump has a big pressure, so the jockey pump works to normalize it before it comes out. The jockey pump can be operated manual or automatically. The jockey pump works automatically by being controlled a pressure switch on the control panel. In the general, jockey pump are regulated and can operate at pressure between 6 to 8 bar. And then the beat. Stationary flow is a fluid that flows along a certain line of flow. Discharge and volume rate are quantities that express the volume or fluid flowing per unit time using the following formula. The next is Reynolds number. According to Reynolds research, there are three factors that influence the flow state, namely the strength of the liquid, the density of the liquid, and the diameter of the pipe. To distinguish flow include laminar turbulent or transitional flow. Reynolds used a dimensionless number which is now known as the Reynolds number. And then head loss. Head loss are had to overcome fluid loss in the pipe flow from head loss in threads, reducer, valve, and other accessories installed along the pipeline. Head loss have two, and the first is minor losses, and the second is minor losses. And then my research methodology. In the research, the data sourced from Fasarkan Surabaya and the time is while on the job training. And then the data, what I need is a repair report and the specification of jockey pump. And then my flowchart. The step of this final project is accordance with the flowchart. The first start, the first step is start this research by literature study and field study, and then is collection data. After collection data, the next is analysis problem in the jockey pump. After the analysis, we are repair the pump. After repair the pump, we have know about the pump performance. So we must be testing the pump. After the pump is in good performance, the next step is calculating the debit and heat loss. The next step is analysis and discuss of the calculation result. And the last step is make a conclusion and suggestion of this research. Okay, Alhamdulillah. I share for all my success today in trying out of the final project proposal. So from me, more or less apologize and thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.